got a lot of things going on right now. I'm pretty excited about what is coming up over the next several weeks and months, and I wanted to talk a little bit about it and talk about how much it has made me realize organization is a must when your schedule gets really busy and you've got a lot of, what is that old stuff, irons in the fire, if that's right. That's what this is about. This, my desk is a mess right now, but this is supposed to actually be plugged up. We've got some new stuff coming, but this is going to be for an upcoming little project that we're working on. But in the meantime, I have been really inspired. Our app developer, Lucas, who does an amazing job at what he's accomplishing right now, has really taken a hold of a website called Trello. Trello is basically a project management tool where you can create different projects that you're working on and have attachments and deadlines and checklists and really a lot of things to help make sure that you stay on track with what you're trying to accomplish. And I've recognized that a lot of what I've got going on right now is so scattered, and a lot of it's in my head, and I'm really afraid that if I don't figure out a way to manage it, it's all going to be lost or we're not going to get it done. So I'm going to try to adapt this Trello philosophy, and I wanted to kind of show you a little bit about that, and I want to tell you why it's important. So I have historically not traveled that much, especially for work, but this year is going to be completely different. We've got a lot of opportunities, and I'm really excited about them. I live right around here in Charlotte, North Carolina. So far this year, we've already traveled down here somewhere to Orlando, Florida for the Medico Security Center Conference and a little bit of Disney World. From there to there, also traveled out to this little place in Cabo for a neat little experience that I had with a camera manufacturer. If you haven't seen that video, you should go check it out. Coming up in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be back down in Orlando, Florida. Then I'm going to be flying over here to Las Vegas, Nevada. I think it looks something like that for a pretty big thing in our industry called ISC West. Then later on in June, I'm going to be doing a neat little thing in Nashville, Tennessee. So because of all of the traveling that I'm going to be doing, I've been very, very, very worried about forgetting things, forgetting where I'm supposed to be, what I'm supposed to be doing, and the deadlines that I'm supposed to be making. On top of all that, we're trying to launch a few new marketing initiatives. We're trying to launch a new product offerings. We're developing new services for our organization. There's just a lot happening. So it's very important to be organized in what we're accomplishing. And I had a conversation the other day with someone who told me that they thought I was organized, to which it was a great compliment, but it's also a little bit humorous because I struggle with it all the time. It's something that is a high priority of mine to work on. Okay, so this is Trello, and this is, they have what they call boards. One of the things that I'm going to try out, because the struggle that I've always had with Trello is every single time that you need to do something, you have to go in and rebuild an entire new board or an entire new process. So I created a template. A template would be the same actions, the same steps that are going to be repeated, and so I can copy those and then create them on the fly. One of the things that we're working on right now is we do a lot of work with HOAs and community association management, and we're going to offer a pool wellness check. So in order to do that, I want to make sure that we're letting everybody know how that process is going to work internally in our organization and externally, and that is kind of the struggle. So there's things that we need to do, some creative things, build web pages, PDFs, graphics, and then of the web page, there's different things that we need to do there. PDFs, we've got things to do, graphics, email blast, if we need to shoot a video, any social marketing associated with it. And then the big thing, and this is something that I learned from watching things go badly. There's a restaurant that I love to attend, but they had a takeout special, and I've watched everybody that's come into that restaurant to try to get that takeout special struggle with actually getting it. So I asked one time, I said, what is the deal? Why is this process so difficult? And the girl at the front counter told me, the problem is that we're the ones that have to process it, and we don't even know how it works. It's made me think whenever we want to try to launch a new initiative here, it's something that we have to be very mindful of, is our internal marketing is often just as important as our external marketing. So we need to make sure that we're communicating the plan, the action, the how-to, and all of those things before we tell any of our customers about it. This is something that I've often struggled with. Instead of that age-old problem of it's all in my head, and that is the absolute worst place for it to be. It's exciting and it's overwhelming at the same time. So lots of travel, lots of ongoing projects, lots of initiatives. I just realized something. We've not been able to take full advantage of the opportunities that are given to us because we're so tied down with all of the day in and day out responsibilities because of the amazing team that has grown up here, the amazing team that has been developed here, that people are willing to step up and take the lead on these things. As long as there's a process and a plan, and even if there's not, they're willing to work on developing one so that those initiatives can be carried out. That's an awesome experience to have. It gives us the ability to seize those opportunities and to really grow as an organization. So I guess that's our big takeaway today, is it's going to be okay.